Treasury Cabinet Secretary John Mbadi has reiterated the government's intention to proceed with the divestiture of Safaricom, followed by the Kenya Pipeline Company. Mbadi says that once approved and implemented, the funds raised will not be used for recurrent expenditure, such as debt servicing or salaries. Instead, 90% of the proceeds will be channeled into the National Infrastructure Fund. Linda Alela with these details.
Treasury Cabinet Secretary John Mbadi continues to defend the government's decision to sell a 15% stake in Safaricom to Vodacom. The CS arguing that the arrangement offers better value compared to the company's current share price on the Nairobi Securities Exchange.
This money is going to be put into the National Infrastructure Fund, the bulk of it, about 90%. National Infrastructure Fund will then be used to leverage and crowd in the private sector funding into commercially viable public infrastructure projects.
The announcement follows 1 week rigorous scrutiny process that doubled a stakeholder engagement and public participation. Various entities presented their submissions on the proposed sale to the National Assembly's Finance and Planning Committee, as well as the Public Debt and Privatization Committee. One of the critics of the process, Kiharu Mpindi Ndinyoro, argues that selling the stake through a competitive global process could generate significantly more revenue.
I pocketed 850,000 because of one thing: competitive bidding. So that's what we are asking. I don't think it is too much to ask. Even the guys in government, National Treasury.
This, as the government describes the sale as a non-tax revenue mobilization effort, with the proceeds intended to serve as seed capital for the National Infrastructure and the Sovereign Wealth Fund.
A portion of it, say about 10%, will go into sovereign wealth funds for the future generation. Again, the sovereign wealth fund can only be invested in 3 areas.
Parliament will now take the proposal to the counties for another round of public participation before compiling and deliberating on the final decision. For TV47, I'm Linda Alela.
Meanwhile,